sounds kind of crazy to say I'm going to look back in time, but we're looking back in time.
In 2021, Kate Whitaker was part of a team tasked with taking on space and time, answering some weird questions we still have about the early universe.
And the way you want to do it is not, in an archaeological sense of looking at, would we want to go and look at dinosaur bones? No, we want to go back and look at when the dinosaurs were roaming.
Even though we can't easily perceive it, light takes a certain amount of time to travel, so those distant features are really a snapshot of billions of years in the past finally reaching us. The Milky Way isn't the most massive galaxy out there, but some of our neighbors fit the bill.
When we look at those galaxies in the nearby universe, we see they're all red and dead. They're old. It means that they formed a really long time ago, and then something happened to shut them down.
The only reason they were able to see those old galaxies that had shut down star formation was because other galaxies were in the way. Wait, what?
Those galaxies in the foreground bent space-time, and so we got more light coming to our detector of those background galaxies than we would have normally. This is called strong gravitational lensing. So we use our time machine and we add in a magnifying glass and combine those two things to try to do cutting-edge science.
Initially, the thought was some undiscovered shutoff valve for that cold gas serving as fuel for the cloud to collapse, ignite, and form stars. Then they found the gas simply wasn't there.
In the early universe, there's lots of gas everywhere and it flows into galaxies. And so for some reason, these galaxies use up their gas, they're running on empty, and they don't seem to be reaccreting.
Kate says it's a super small sample size. Funny to think about considering the scale, but the team has a few working theories.
It could be that it's all there, but gas has to be cold to form stars. We think that all galaxies have a supermassive black hole, and those supermassive black holes are known to heat gas, so we don't see any cold gas, but that doesn't mean that there's not hot gas in these galaxies.
Those black holes are also known to eject cold gas and perhaps blew much of it away in select cases. Future research has been granted for a similar, though wider gaze into the cosmos, along with matching more theories with their hard evidence.
We also want to take a look into simulations where we're trying to mock the universe and try to understand how do you form, with all the physical ingredients we know, how do you form a galaxy?
One of several more questions to answer in the ongoing mysteries of matter. For this week's Moment of Science, I'm Dan Smith.